Uchigatana is a katana that scale primarily with strength and dexterity. This weapon is fast, infusible, and can cause bleed build-up. Combined with the Hoarfrost Stomp as a war, you can unleash a wave of frost that spread across the ground, dealing massive area damage and frost build-up on enemies really fast. We can also use Poison Armament to add poison build-up, allowing this build to inflict bleed, frostbite, and poison all at the same time, making it one of the most versatile and deadly early game build you can get. Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to create overpower Uchigatana build in early game. This build prioritizes not only high damage output but also survivability by boosting your health and defense, making you harder to kill. Additionally, you can use this build to help you progress through the entire game. You will get weapon plus 15, optimized talisman, and powerful buff that let you dominate bosses with ease. This build is perfect for a new player or someone who wants a very strong build from the start. This video is divided into 6 different parts, making it easier for you to find what you're looking for. And in every part, I will guide you step by step on how to get the item you need to optimize this build. I also provide an active minimap to avoid getting lost, so make sure to watch the entire video to avoid missing any details. So let's get started. Samurai is my class of choice because of its dexterity attribute. It also gives me the Uchigatana as my starting weapon, and for the keepsakes, I like to choose golden seed that can be used to grant an additional charge for my flask. After meeting Melina and obtaining Torrent, my first plan is to increase my vigor for better survivability by rune farming first. There are 2 methods for rune farming. The first uses poison mist and the second uses the frostbite effect. Poison Mist is a safer option, especially for beginner. However, if you want to increase your farming speed by 50%, the Frostbite method is more efficient. You can check out both methods in my other video here. No matter which method you choose, our goal is to kill the Elder Dragoncrest Shield 3 times to earn around 180,000 runes to level up our character. For status, I put 15 in Fate because we are going to use the Flame Green Strength incantation, 35 in Vigor for survivability, 15 in Mind, and 14 in Endurance. Uchigatana is the starting weapon for the Samurai class, but it also can be found inside the Dectus Catacomb in Limgrave. Now let's get the Hoarfrost Stomp as a war, which is dropped by an invisible Teardrop Scarab southeast of Karya Menor. With this as a war, we can inflict frostbite build up on enemies. Next, we can get Poison Armament Incantation, dropped by an invisible Teardrop Scarab, located northeastern section of Aonia Swamp in Eastern Khalid. With this incantation, we can add poison build-up to our weapon. For buff, we can use Golden Vow, Ash of War, and Flame Grant Me Strength Incantation. Golden Vow, Ash of War dropped by a mounted Godrick Knight on the cliff southwest above the Dectus Catacomb. This Ash of War can increase your damage by 11.5% and all damage negation by 7.5% for 45 seconds. Now let's infuse our dagger with Golden Vow, Ash of War, and use it as a dedicated tool for casting this buff. Another one is Flame Grant Me Strength that can be found on a corpse behind 4 kill. With this incantation, you can boost your physical and fire damage up to 20%. For Crystal Tears, I like to use Strength-Knot Crystal Tears and Dexterity-Knot Crystal Tears. Strength-Knot Crystal Tears can be found inside a stone receptacle near the edge of the cliff in Limgrave. These Crystal Tears can increase your strength attribute by +10. Dexterity-Knot Crystal Tears can be found inside a stone receptacle on top of a craggy hill in Liurnia of the Lakes. These Crystal Tears can increase your Dexterity attribute by +10. Now it's time to upgrade the weapon to significantly increase its damage output, making it even more effective in combat. To upgrade your weapon to +6, we need at least 12 smithing stone 1 and 2. You can obtain this upgrade material by purchasing it from the Twin Maiden Husk after giving them the smithing stone miner's bell bearing 1. Smithing stone miner's bell bearing 1 dropped by the Crystallian boss at the end of Raya Lucaria Crystal Tunnel. Now let's collect Dectus Medallion right at Fort Farod and Dectus Medallion left at Fort Hague and use it at the Grand Lift of Dectus to reach the Altus Plateau. To upgrade your weapon to +12, we need at least 12 smithing stone 3 and 4. You can obtain this smithing stone by purchasing it from the Twin Maiden Husk after giving them the smithing stone Miner's Bell-bearing 2. Smithing stone Miner's Bell-bearing 2 can be found in a chest located in Shield Tunnel. As we explore, you can grab 5 smithing stone 5 inside the tunnel. To upgrade your weapon to +15, we need at least 12 smithing stone 5. Since we already got 5 of them inside the Shield Tunnel, the remaining 7 can be found inside Celia Crystal Tunnel. Now let's farm some runes by luring the Night Cavalry near the linearized side of Grace to jump off the bridge.
your new fame, no matter how you...
To optimize this build, there are some early game talismans that you can use, such as Dragoncrest Shield, Green Turtle Talisman, and Wingsword Insignia. Dragoncrest Shield Talisman can be found on the lower level cliff behind the Bestial Sanctum Khalid. This talisman can reduce physical damage taken by 10%, usable talisman for your survivability. Another one is Green Turtle Talisman. To increase your stamina recovery speed, you can get this talisman in the underground area of Summon Water Village. You need a stone sword key to entering the area. Wingsword Insignia dropped by Clean Road Night Boss in Stillwater Cave. This talisman can raise attack power with successive attack. And finally, to make our character even stronger, we can use the power of Great Rune and unlock more Talisman Slot. Godrick Great Rune is a good option because it can increase all my attribute by +5. To get this Great Rune, you have to defeat Godrick in Strongfell Castle. After defeating Godrick, head to the Divine Tower of Limgrave to claim his rune. To activate the Great Rune, first you need to equip it to your rune slot at the Set of Grace and consume a rune arc to get the benefit for this buff. You can get rune arc through exploration or buy it from merchants. Just remember the buff will last until you die. To unlock another Talisman Slot, we need to defeat one more Remembrance boss, Renala, Queen of the Full Moon in Raya Lucaria Academy.
Where did he flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence he hideth. There are books. Where did he flee, my sweet?
After defeating her, talk to Enya at Round Table Hold to unlock an additional Talisman Slot.
I had only fine. You have now to become the thing as much.
Now our build is complete. From here you can start defeating all bosses in Limgrave, Liurnia, or even Khalid without breaking a sweat with this overpowered build. To find out the location of each boss in this game, you can download my Elden Ring checklist, link in the description below. The way this build works is first you can consume the Crystal Tears, cast Golden Vow, and Flame Grant with Strength incantation. Also, you can coat your weapon with the Poison Armament to add poison build up.